Hey, I'm Tay, and this is a quick review of the newest command on Android from the Fantastic Beasts movies. And please don't turn off the video after the review if you want to hear the details on how I made this into this. Newton Artemis Fidos Commander is the main protagonist in the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them film series. Also, he's known as the author of the book of the same name. If you look at the box, you can notice that officially this Nendoroid is associated with the second movie. But who cares? As far as the packaging goes, everything is pretty standard. I'm not sure if the second plastic blister just for the hands and the stand was that necessary, but whatever. The sculpt is pretty nice, the amount of details is just enough. The articulation is standard for an Nendoroid. There are no super movable parts, so if you want him to bend an arm, you should change it whole. The movement range is pretty nice for a non-super movable Nendo, but the code does limit some of it. On the other hand, it's soft, so at least you won't need to worry about breaking it. The Newt Nendoroid comes with 3 faceplates: a standard expression, a wry expression, and a soft smiling expression. Unfortunately, all the faceplates lack the freckles. Fortunately, I know Photoshop. I think that none of the expressions conveys Redmayne's facial gestures perfectly, but the soft smile is close enough. Out of the box, Newt Nendoroid comes with straight arms and open hands. Default look as it is. The first accessory is his wand. Its sculpt is simple and it comes with 2 hands for holding it. The difference is the angle it's held. One is more steady and the other is more pointing. The next accessory is the suitcase. It can be opened, so you can just appreciate the details on it. Of course, it comes with another holding hand. Also, please notice that I changed the right arm. It's bent and held close to the chest. A nice gesture with limited usage. Niffler is the next accessory. He's sculpted really well, and he can even turn his head. The adorable creature comes with a pile of golden coins. And please notice that I changed Newt's arms once again. Now he has both of them bent. I hope you won't need any other arms for your ideas, because that's all the additional arms he has. And finally, the last accessory is Pickett the Bowtruckle. He comes with another special holding hand. It has 2 holes for his feet, so that he can stand on Newt's arm. He's made of somewhat soft material, but it's not resin, so be careful not to break off a leaf or a branch. To be honest, the first Fantastic Beasts movie is hands down my favorite out of all Wizarding World movies. I never was a fan of Harry Potter, I never followed Eddie Redmayne's career, and yet the first movie and the character of Newt just spoke to me. The Newt's Commander Nendoroid is a welcoming addition to my collection. As an Nendo, he's nothing special, but as a cute representation of the character, I couldn't wish for anything more. So I definitely recommend this Nendoroid to anyone who's interested in Wizarding World or Fantastic Beasts and Newt's Commander in particular. And now to the photoshoot. And was it not as easy as I hoped? First of all, I had to construct this big scene with lights on the side and over the Nendos. If you think that this looks not stable enough, you are right. And yet I continued with Christmas lights behind the scene. I tried to hand them so that it would create a sense of depth. When it was all ready, I took a lot of photos, changing the aperture and the exposure in the process. This way I got some darker and lighter shots, as well as bigger and smaller bokeh. After that I got myself into a long editing process. I didn't think through the whole process, so editing took me more time than usual. What I'm especially proud of is the double bokeh. It came out as nice as I imagined it, just like some fairies or fireflies. To make these, you need 2 photos made with different aperture, so that one bokeh is smaller than the other. Put one over another, change the blending mode to soft light, and that's it. Getting back to the editing process, I definitely want to say how important it is to shoot in RAW. My lack of preparation would ruin the idea if it was JPEG, because it wouldn't survive such a huge amount of editing. And yet I really like this photo. I believe it might be one of the best photos I ever made. But what do you think about it? Do you like it? Maybe I should have explained some aspects of the photoshoot more. Maybe you have some ideas, thoughts, or questions about the Nudes command on Android. Anyway, all of them you can leave in the comments down below. And for now, thank you for watching. My name is Tay, it's been Taste and Figures, and bye!